Welcome back to Gone Home. In the last episode, found that Lonnie and uh, my sister hooked up, and it was very sweet. And I'm trying to get into the attic right now. I'm trying to find the key to that. And I did not know that this room was here. I'm trying to resist the temptation to try to look online and figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to do, because this game sometimes can be a little bit confusing. Projector system with Samantha Greenbrier. So Sam and Lonnie are apparently they hooked up. 2 stories, blah blah blah. This looks boring. Menstrual cycle novella. Early morning, September 1st, 1939. Essa Glatz stares out the window of the train as it travels from Vienna back to her home village of Wayland in Poland. As the train rumbles along and the sun rises over the countryside, she can only think of her dear Borislav, the boy she is engaged to wed. Borislav, it's a great name. Meanwhile, deep within her guts, an ovum starts to develop. Essa's train approaches its destination. Her heart races. The lining of the uterus is getting thick and soft. As Essa steps off the train, her eyes dart quickly across the gathered crowd. Then, there! Her dear Boris, still in his baker's smock. He must have dropped his early morning... Still in his baker's smock, he must have dropped his early morning duties at his father's shop to come meet her. Her heart skips a beat. The ovary releases the ovum. It travels through the fallopian tube. Over the wheezing of the steam engines, a deep hum grows. It's coming from the sky. Dark shadows pass over the station. A whistling sound. Okay? Essa, her thoughts only a second faster than the bombs, reaches out toward her dear Boris across the crowd. Their eyes lock and the moment freezes. The flash and smoke envelops him almost instantly. Well, that escalated quickly. In the assault by German forces, almost 79% of the people in the hometown are killed. The rest, including Essa and for a time Borislav, huddle in a half-destroyed church. He is blind, his legs are missing, bandaged with torn sheets, bed sheets. Essa's egg will not be meeting a sperm. It dissolves. About 2 weeks later, Boris loses his grip on life. Essa has given up her rations to keep Boris alive, but in the end, nothing can save him. Since the lining of the uterus is not needed for pregnancy, it comes out through the vagina. Essa vows to survive. She sets off to join the Polish resistance as a daring spy and saboteur. Another ovum starts to develop in one of the ovaries, and the process begins again. It's incredible how the female body knows how to prepare for pregnancy. See me. Well, I guess that doesn't... Seems like it was in... Great soda can. Dr. Jitters. Seems like it was a little bit above and beyond maybe what the future had in mind, Sam. I'll have to stop that because I'll probably get a fucking copyright notice if I keep listening to things. Scotch. What is... Oh, I can't. Bam. Harahan Irish whiskey. Man, that's good taste. Let's go vodka. Not as much on the vodka myself. But everybody's got their thing. I don't judge. Whatever you want to get fucked up on. Mr. Greenbrier, which informed that unfortunately Mercury Books will be unable to publish a follow-up to The Accidental Pariah despite the low sales of The Accidental Savior. We went ahead with publication of the second book in hopes the John Russell series catching on. However, sales of the second book have in fact been lower than those of the first, and so our stewardship of the series must end here. It's been a pleasure working, blah blah blah. Man, that's gotta suck. I write novels as well. You guys probably don't know that, but yeah, it's a little bit... It's pretty shitty. Samantha, please give this to your mother. Janice, thank you for having Danny over to your new home. He has missed having his friend Samantha in the neighborhood very much. Danny asked if he could send Samantha his Nintendo Street Fighting tape. A lend. And I gave my permission. He needs to spend less time with those games anyway. No hurry returning it. Let Samantha know that she is welcome to our house to visit anytime. Sincerely, Mary Schultz. Or Schutz. I don't fucking know. I can't read that shit.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
Well, that's kind of shitty of you, Sam. Just fucking use that kid for his Nintendo games, and that's it. That's really cool of you to just do. Dave Brubeck Quartet. Alright. It doesn't seem like there's anything in here. But I didn't know this was a place. Katie, please tell Mom and Dad sorry about the stuff that's missing Sam. Okay. So she knew I was going to get this far, apparently. Coupons. That's fantastic. Hi Lonnie, so if you wanted to come over to my house still this afternoon, that would be cool. I can drive, it's kind of far. I think I was supposed to find this stuff earlier. Still want to, we can meet in the parking lot after 6. Yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. I'm totally going to kick your butt. Get ready. And that is actually pretty well drawn comic of somebody getting their ass whooped.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, it turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie.
Well, this is Lonnie.
She's coming over tomorrow.
Okay, so I was definitely supposed to have found this stuff before. Dear Samantha, I would like to cordially thank you for having me to your abode for Thanksgiving holiday with your lovely family. Enjoy the thoughtful, or what is it? Something potatoes. And also, it was weird being around your parents that long, but it was pretty funny how impossible it is for your dad not to be awkward for more than 30 seconds at a time. Very cordially yours. Yeah, I guess. Dear Miss DeSoto, allow me to take the opportunity to thank you in kind for being such a gracious host. The festivities at your father's estate following the aforementioned meal with my parents. Your family's Thanksgiving feast was the more enjoyable of the two events, I must say. I especially appreciate the time I spent with your grandmother, who was a lovely woman with sterling taste and a refined air. Let's do it again, same time next year, shall we? Indeed, Madam Samantha Quimbar, Esquire. I love this girl. She's great. Potato chips. I leave potato chips in my basement all the time. Drawing Samantha and Lonnie. Aww. So
it's different now.
Oh, damn, she writes a lot in her journal.
We still hang out all the time like before. But now when no one else is around, well, you know. So you could say we're dating.
Ooh.
But it's secret.
Ooh.
Secret dating?
Ooh.
I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the real difference. Now when we get off the phone or go home for the night, or it's just quiet and we're alone, we say I love you.
Aww. It's a thing for me right there. That's cute. A little lesbian couple. They have a very extensive basement, man. That is a crazy ass. Is that a furnace? Jesus, how much fucking hot air they pump into this place? Reed College, some of the Greenbrier, some of the Presbyterian Forum, we believe. Just contribute to Reed College community based on your portfolio and academic curriculum. Please offer financial aid, cover 100%. Okay, that's cool. Oh, sweet. She got an undergrad scholarship to somewhere.
I'm so stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing, and I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, ship out? To where? She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for? I guess she's been planning to join the army right after high school since she was like 12. And I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again? She said, let's just have fun while we can.
Oh, shit. Well, what did you think was gonna happen? I mean, you knew she was in ROTC. So this is... Wait, congratulations on surviving the Greater Jailhouse publication. Rest assured the readers of your chosen genre will have copies hungrily, but I urge you to shed artifice. You can do better with the father's love and encouragement. Damn. That's fucked up. It's a letter that Terrence's dad wrote to him. Thank you for sending along a copy of your new... It's so formal. I certainly recognize my son the subject matter and author's work, externalization of that which he holds dear. Well, Jesus Christ, dude. Oh, he's got a PhD. Maybe that's why. Like, he psychoanalyzed it, because it's his son's book. Mom's citizenship stuff. It's cool. I don't really give much of a fuck about that, to be honest with you. Aw, poor Sam. They love each other. Oh, wait. Is that a hat? It's just a hat case. And they're not going to be able to see each other. Bridge. Hey Sam, writing to you from Multnomah Falls. I'm here on a stupid class trip, which is stupid because it's March, and I don't know if anyone running this school has been to Oregon. But it's cold and rainy as shit in March. Wish you were here. Oh wait, you are here because I'm writing this to you in the gift shop. Oh shit, here you come, Elle. Aww.
They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths of Multnomah Falls and got a little lost.
Get seduced into
a
lesbian
lost.
Sex by an older
like,
girl. That's
for
why.
hours. Right
Russia
before
knows.
the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, "You didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl." But
Lonnie,
I don't
the
think
bad
they
seed.
know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
How many secret rooms do they have in this fucking place? Oh. What? Oh. I can't listen to it because YouTube. They have tons of secret room. This place is like has more like surface area in the secret rooms than it does in the actual area. Okay, so this is the Captain Allegra and the first mate. Had enough. The Great Oddfellow Ride 95. Heard enough. Kicking ass patriarchy. What the hell are you talking about? Oh god, kicking against the patriarchy. This is getting very SRS. Heavens to Betsy, blah blah. Alright. Revolution, take a standing against Grossman and the patriarchy. Oh Jesus. Maybe you just want more cool zines, or maybe in a mixtape. Send us your missives on the... Alright. Empty pizza box. You can't even leave fucking pizza in it for me. Grab label. What the hell's that for? Alright. Samantha, Mr. Greenbrier, for some effort put into writing your letter, showed initiative as well written. Mention my mind on this matter. I understand that Miss DeSoto is a friend of yours. The fact of the matter is that she defaced school property with profanity. The fact that she allegedly defaced her own locker in retaliation for another student doing the same to yours is immaterial. As to your complaint that no other student has been punished for their part in this incident, the fact is that no guilty party has come forward, and there's been no convincing evidence to who might defaced her locker. In other words, there's no one to punish. Blah blah blah. Okay, so she's being persecuted for being gay.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes.
Pretty hard.
Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie
More
sometimes.
secret fucking rooms. This house is insane. Guardian Angels above, blessed house. It's not a secret room, but like, good God. Oops. What is this? Whoop. Daniel says he's coming over to get his game back. Call Daniel back. Alright.
Katie, you know how
notes.
Mom and Dad are. Not exactly super open-minded about things. It feels like every minute I don't spend with Lonnie, I spend worrying about them finding out about us. And what would happen if they did? You know Dad's joke about the nunnery that he'd tell whenever he brought boys around the old house? I wonder where he'd want to send me.
Search the need for experienced personnel and direct regional operations. Okay. So she's seriously having problems with the fact that she doesn't feel she'll be accepted in her lesbian lifestyle. Oh. Oh, this is the other... This is where I came in at. Okay. I know where I am now. Got vast parts of this house, portions of this house locked off completely. The skull was the coolest thing I found in Mexico, and it was like $3 American. I love it. Merry Xmas. Miss you, Lonnie. Yes, treasure it always. No skull, so I guess she has the skull. How do I... Where's the light? There's gotta be a light. There we go. Caitlin Greenbrier in the case of the missing lesbian sister. Oh. Wait. Hi, Jan. I got 2 tickets for EFW on Thursday, but my girlfriend says she doesn't want to go. Her taste in music rears its ugly head again. So that leaves me with an extra ticket that I thought you might be interested in. More fun than clearing brush in the freezing rain, right, Rick? Oh, Ranger Rick. Ranger Rick, what you doing, Ranger Rick? You're seducing a married woman, Ranger Rick. I got it. Disciplinary referral, from the Greenbrier distributing inappropriate materials on school grounds. Out of school suspension, damn. Okay, let's call this one right here for a second, and I'll pick back up with you guys on the next part of Gone Home.